Hello, hello, everybody. How are we doing? I hope you're doing okay. Hello, hello, hello. I'm kind of already in the game because I accidentally pressed the enter key. But I haven't done anything. I promise I haven't done anything. That being said, I am just going to get started because why the hell not? I have been really enjoying this game. I do kind of regret streaming it. I think it's a bit too much for stream sometimes. Some of the things that are said are not typically things that I would want on my stream. I'm gonna be honest. You know, it's a bit graphic. It's a bit much. But ignoring that fact, I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. I'm going to take this off because we can't be magical boy all the time, unfortunately. And I think it's getting in the way just a little bit, but I can make myself a bit bigger. There we go. Right then, shall we get started? Oh no, I gave him a voice. I know it was like deep and gruffy, but I don't remember what kind of deep and gruffy. Completely crazy, Akara. It just sounds like my voice. Whatever. Oh. In a good way, I mean. You managed to surprise me, that's for sure. I'm glad. What will you... Oh, Ghost is coming. How's it? Ghost, wait. No. We've already done this entire thing, haven't we? Look at that. He has a whole aura that changes the... whatchamacallit. I don't know if you guys saw it, but he has an aura that changes the entire, like, lighting in the room, and it's so cool. Anyway, we've already done all of this. I guess maybe this is the last place of context. It's a bit loud. You can be more of a bushcrasher, ranter, than a smuggler. Just who are you? How do you do it? Are you even real? I don't remember why I asked last time, but what is this? Are you even real? Not exactly. Now I'm a bit beyond real. It's so loud, goodness gracious. I'm turning it down. I swear nothing else in this game is that loud, what the hell? His ego's too, right, Scar? Affirmative. Hey, do you want to try your new ingredients on me? Hell yeah. Oh. Wait, there's an option not to, and I have already done it. No, because what if it doesn't count it that I've done it before? So I should probably definitely do it. Okay, but I already know what they do, yeah. I know, yada yada yada. They turn the little node to face a certain way. I'm gonna look up that word. I don't know what that means. I hope it's not like a horrible. Live. Recall. Meaning. Of wrongdoing. Woman. Of witches. Huh? So it means wicked or evil doing, but it's the female version of that. Is it implying that Ghost is female? Because if so, that's very interesting. Did not get that vibe, but that's just me assuming. I shouldn't have assumed. That's my bad. Right, let's actually do this. I kind of forgot what he said. They, I should say they, because technically I shouldn't assume now. I forgot what they said last time anyway, so it will be helpful to do this. Okay, that'll do for that. A little bit to the left. A little bit more. Why are you not pouring at this angle? Goodness gracious, you're making my life difficult. I need a bit more down. Yeah. That'll do. And then we need to spin it to the left. Oh my goodness. Just a little droppy drop here and a little droppy drop there. When he's going the tiniest bit more right. Goodness, you're really making me hit this bang on, aren't you? Oh, no. You're telling me that's not perfect? That is literally... There you go. I was about to say, that looks pretty perfect to me. Man, this is one hell of a drink. Sinking cocktails would be a hit with my friends. You should join me someday in the underworld for a great party. Okay, but what is the underworld? Like, is it a literal place, or are you talking about the literal underworld? Like, okay, no, is it a name of a place, or is he talking about the literal underworld? I guess we're not supposed to know. I guess we're supposed to be asking that question, but I'm still curious. I'm still interested. Thank you. I'm afraid I can't lead the Red Strings Club, though. Don't worry. Everyone dies eventually, Donovan. Oh, a client's approaching the club. Someone interesting, I guess. Dr. Edgar Coldstream, 37, macro psychologist. Also, my father. I feel like we learnt about this guy last time. I'm trying to remember what we learnt about him last time. And I don't remember, so I guess we'll find out. What? What do you mean your father? He's the director of Project Takara. Okay, see how this works out. I see you've got yourself into a fine mess. I better vanish. Good luck. Still cool. Still sick. Okay, I have a bit of a random question then. If Donovan cannot leave the Red Strings Club, how did he get a boyfriend? How did homie get a boyfriend, and how come he can get a boyfriend and I can't get a boyfriend? What the hell? Me and Donovan are the same, but he's just a little bit better than me, I guess. He's just, you know, soul bound to the Red Strings Club, and I'm not, and that's how he got a boyfriend, I guess. A lucky son of a gun. Welcome to the Red Strings Club. So, this is the infamous Red Strings joint, huh? My name's Edgar. Yeah, I can tell by your weird pants. I can't tell by the weird pants that that's Edgar, but I'll certainly be able to tell in the future, now that I've seen these weird pants. Anyway, our mutual friend Larissa texted me telling me to come here. I just happened to be in the neighborhood, so I figured I'd drop by before joining her for some fun. She spoke highly of your cocktails, ma'am. Yeah, she's my #1 patron. My name's Donovan. Nice to meet you. Cool. Okay, first things first. Is that a car android you're wasting as a greeting machine? I didn't know they introduced them to the public already. Not exactly. But you could consider this some kind of closed beta. I like how he's just chill about it. Like, he invented this whole thing, but he has no regard as to, like, anything beyond the creation of it. He doesn't have any part in, like, its distribution or anything, or its promotion or anything. Homie created this, like, advanced as hell android and was like, cool, I'm done, I'm out. Like, damn, respect. Do you mind if we have them join the conversation? I don't know if that's a good... Yes, father. Okay, sure. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, buddy. Apparently you did. That's sure. I guess I'm compensating for my... Okay, buddy. Sure. You've had many beautiful children. Congratulations. Thanks, dude. How's the car been doing so far? Are you happy with that performance? The car is amazing. Way beyond my expectations. Not bad. Still doesn't beat a human partner. Well, their initiative is pretty unsettling. I'm not happy with this stupid junk, to be honest. Homie, this is like the most sentient android ever. I think she'd be upset if we said that. Not bad. Still doesn't be a human partner. I can't say that with her standing there though. I'm gonna say it. I want to see her reaction. Why? Yeah, why? I'm sorry, Akara. It's all about the spark of life. Exactly. Donovan gets it. That is why I keep saying me and Donovan are the same. It's just, again, the only difference between me and Donovan is the fact that he's soul-bound to a bar and I'm not. Sure, most humans would underperform compared to you, but at least in my line of work, there are many unique qualities that make us humans shine. Oh my gosh. I'm moving on. Rivalry, comedy, companionship, alongside many character strengths and weaknesses. When we humans work together, all these things keep us growing and evolving, both as individuals and as a team. Not that I'm complaining, I'm used to working alone, but that's my honest feedback. Hope it helps. I see. I'm sorry. I'll try to work on those attributes. No, Okara, this isn't about you. That's what we just said. It's about the spark of human life. The fact that you want to become a human is a little concerning. Okay, no. She hasn't said that, to be fair. But you're never going to be human, and that's okay. Okay? That's not a gripe against you. You're perfect the way you are, but you're not human. And you're trying to be human. I guess that's kind of why you were made, which is probably my only gripe. Which is why I said what I did. Told Akara they lack humanity. It's true, they do. And not a human. No matter how human you make an android, they're still not a human. How long have you been working here, Akara? 19 hours and 53 minutes. Come on, gotta find some slack here. Just like any person, Akara requires a little time to get used to their job. Give them enough time and they can develop camaraderie, rivalry, comedy, and any buzzword you throw at them. And that may be a bit stiff because of that lame education process supercontinents put them through the clinics. But I swear, you ain't seen nothing yet. Education as in schooling them? No, as in teaching them to the corpse philosophy. It's all the idea of the new CEO. Oh, you know the new CEO because... Wait, there's a new CEO? Wait, did we know that? I thought all we know was the CEO went missing. Yeah, I'm not sure if we knew that or not. Quite ironic if you think about how she was trained. Do you mind telling me more about the new CEO? That's a delicate issue. Wait, I have like a little buddy board, don't I? Is it this? No. Okay, I guess I'll have to check next time we have the notebook up. Wait, there must be a button for it though. I'd rather talk about my stuff. Okay, buddy, whatever you say. Sure. What's your stuff? The mirror neural algorithm, baby. I spent ages dropped in the lab giving shape to it, and now I can't wait for people to know its wonders. Sounds exciting. You bet. Although I gotta say, I'm a bit disappointed you haven't offered me a drink yet. Yeah, Donovan, what are you doing? I'd do better than that. Of course. How rude of me. Let me put something together for you. But wait, no tequila please, my body doesn't deal well with it. That complicates things a bit, but gotcha. So... Oh! So tequila is the right arrow drink. You know, that would have been real helpful to know before this, but I guess we'll find all the drinks the hard way, I guess. son. That's down. No, what am I doing? I meant to go left. Wait, can I like throw that out? I can, nice. Bro, this one, you need to pull this one so like far down, like it doesn't pull out. Why the heck? Okay, whatever. Ignore me then. Ooh, that's almost perfect. Boom. And then we need to spin it to the right. Can't spin it that far to the right. That kind of sucks. Okay. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Yeah. Nice. Whoa. Whoa. Actually, that's kind of perfect if I go a little bit more to the left. And then I add another ice cube. Oh, I went too far to the left. And I can't go right. Oh, fudge. Wait, can I like pour it out? Oh. It's perfect. It's perfect. What can I say? Everything alright? Yeah. I didn't look at the emotion that I gave him. Uh-oh. Just this drink is so damn good. You're so true, Donovan. You're so authentic. What emotion did I give this guy? What emotion did I tap into? Nice. Thank you. You don't have to be so solemn about it. Solemnness? Is that what I gave him? Nah, I'm sorry. It's like, it just got me thinking about what I've been doing all these years. Anyway, is there something you wanted to talk about? I'm dying to know more about the M&A. Any thoughts on supercontinent's new direction? Any plans for Akara besides pottery? I bet you are. I don't feel like I'm ready to talk. How come? I can get a bit obfuscated sometimes. That's definitely not how you say that word. I'm sorry. You know what? Akara here should be able to disclose that basic information. Do you mind, Akara? The mirror neural algorithm is the first program to live and reproduce in human beings. To live and reproduce in human beings. So that's how it plans to spread, I guess, maybe, possibly. Using implant wearers and transmitters, the M&A can broadcast subconscious conditionals to implant-free subjects. So you knew this entire time, Akara? So you sat there, you saw us asking questions about how the M&A worked, and you knew the entire time. You've gone down my respect list a bit there, Akara, I can't lie. This is performed via micro-expressions and subtle body language. Given enough exposure, an implant-free subject will adopt these patterns, becoming a new host for the program. Oh shit. Completed was the... Okay, nice. Why didn't you tell me if you had known this all along, Akara? Exactly! Okay, right, while we're here... Like Sasha Intel, I need to know about the CEO. Jack B. Gaynor isn't Supercontinent CEO anymore, yeah. Supercontinent's new CEO is called Radhiko. Ah, so we did know that they had a new one, okay. Sure. Is that director of the Akara project? Yep. Supercontinent plans to make the Akara payable to the public? Yep. Yep. Supercontinent CEO? Yep. So I am just going to go through these all real quick. Name doesn't know about them. Okay. It's backed by the government. Okay, I think the M&A is the M&A being the mirror neural algorithm is like a, how do you say, not like a sub-branch, but it's like, so the social psyche welfare thing is an implant in people that makes them feel or not feel certain emotions depending on what they want. I think the mirror neural algorithm is linked to that program that's implanted in people, but the mirror neural algorithm is the thing that makes that spread to people even without the implant, and that's how it's a brainwashing thing. Okay, I think I'm getting all of it. I'm getting all of it. Oh. Oh. Okay, wait. This is good. This is good. The tequila is the one that goes to the right. Does it say that in here? The right side of your brain. So okay, this is good. Okay, hang on. So I actually need to know this to answer some of Akara's questions. Left. Okay, absinthe is appealing to the left. Tequila is appealing to the right. Bourbon is going high up, I guess. Deep down. Vodka, down. Bourbon, up. Tequila, right. Absinthe, left. Got it. Okay, I'm up to date with everything. Why didn't you tell me that you've known this all along, Akara? Don't blame them. We put pretty strict confidentiality protocols on them. Only a few of us at Supercontinent can override them. So that's the M&A in a nutshell. Interesting. Okay, Akara, you're not completely forgiven, but you know, you're back up a little bit. You're not quite as far down in the respect list. So the enemy in a nutshell, how is that even possible? Or do you plan to broadcast? Does this sound super villainous to you? I'm gonna ask this. Forgive my boldness, but doesn't this sound a bit super villainous to you? You think so? Edgar, let's be frank here. You're pushing a mind control device out there. Pretending to know what's best for humanity just makes it even more delusional. Only thing left for you to do now is to practice your maniacal laugh. He's gonna practice it, isn't he? Oh, come on, don't tell me you did that. I'm just a phony, aren't I? He totally did that in the mirror, bro. A human joke with too much look and too much budget. I wouldn't go so far as calling you a fake, but you should definitely be more responsible with what tools you grant to corporations. There's a lot of people in pretty deep shit because of you. Fudge me, you're right. I should surround myself with more people like you who don't consent to every caprice. Listen, if I'm at some point in this... I need to restart that sentence well. Listen, if at some point this gets out of control, give me a call and I'll see what I can do, alright? Whoa, are you serious? I really appreciate that. Whoa. It's the least I can do to atone for my irresponsible deeds. Okay, how about we abort the mirror neuron algorithm operation? Okay, buddy. I said if things spin out of control, I still believe M&A will be a good thing. How? Like, how do you... Okay, yeah, what do you plan to broadcast? What makes you think that this is gonna be a good thing? Social psyche welfare. Yeah, that's what I was saying. And that's it. Yeah. A guy like me shouldn't be calling shots like that. M&A isn't a thing that we should toy with. I'm not aware of the extent of its capabilities myself. Shoot, sorry. I'm a bit overwhelmed by all this. One more question. How is it even possible? I kind of get how you control implant wearers, but I don't see myself falling for that micro expressions. Honestly, I'm not really sure how it works either. Didn't you make it, or are you just involved in it? I know the psychological background behind it, but biologically speaking, I'm clueless. We did some closed group testing with very basic performance boost algorithms like at the lab, and it worked. But to code microexpressions into implant wearers, you need an AI as powerful as Akara. So where is this going? So even if the idea is mine, most of the credit is in existence is Akara's. Whoa. Kara are the only ones able to code M&A programs. I know, I knew. No, I don't know. Oh, and I don't know. I don't know anything actually, but if a card turns out to be evil, you heard it here first, folks. She already went down in my respect books. I didn't trust her, okay? The student becomes the master, huh? Yeah, I'm sure I'll lose my job and my own creation eventually. Okay, I've heard enough. I'm sorry you're getting all these bad vibes from M&A. Not that I don't understand why you get bombed. I just wish I could put your mind at ease before I leave. For now, I'd prefer if you moved on to another subject though. I'll serve you another drink then. I'll prepare you another drink. So that was fraud, and this is vanity. Okay, interesting. Let's go. Let's go. Which one was left again? Tequila was right. I think you... what's it called? Instinct or something was left. Bourbon was up, and... it's down. The other one. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. When Nakara asks the questions. Oh no. Hang on. I'm going for the... Then we're going to do a bit of a blue whisper. And there's not enough space. Sounds about right. Shake. Oh, that's quite a pretty colour. I like that colour. Whoa, dude. Calm down. Chillax, bro. No need to go that high. Oh, that's a very pretty coloured drink. I like it. But I can't go right, so I'm going to need to pour a little bit of this out. Oh, that's just going backward. Bro! That's actually really unhelpful. Whatever. I can work with that. Actually, let me put another ice cube in. No, ice cube, go away. Just gonna take it slow with the drink pouring. It's a little bit. There we go. Okay. Oh, shut up! How's a human being able to craft something this flawless? I may have found my equal, but applied to bartending. I mean, I'm probably the #1 scientist alive. Probably in all of history in due time. You, my friend, you are the best bartender this universe chaos has ever given birth to. My most sincere congratulations, you talented son of a bitch. We should take a picture together for the anals. Whoa, dude. I do kind of like this guy, I can't lie, he's goofy. I'm glad you like it. Okay, I'm back. What shall my privileged intellect help you with? Any thoughts on subcontinents I'd write to him? Any plans for a car besides pottery? Let's go with this first. Sure, here's my 5 cents. They'd be fudging a lot without me. Don't get me wrong, they've developed admirable muscle. What's that good for without a genius who can put it to good use? Especially with the new CEO's surreal ambitions. Interesting. How surreal are we talking? Hardcore surreal. Building a utopia surreal. Oh. So supervillain surreal. We're talking about supervillain surreal here. Got it. And I guess the M&A is the first step. Yep, it's just the beginning. Supercontinent is aiming to achieve a 10 out of 10 utopia, including a new, clean, and renewable energy plan, eradicate war, save all animal species, redesign the social system so people aren't forced to work. Okay, just to be clear, I think people would be bored out of their minds if they didn't have to work. At least I would be. Obviously, like, working a job that, you know, they like is very important to that. People don't usually want to work if it's a job that they dislike. But in general, as like a general statement, I think people would be bored out of their minds. Okay, how is total brainwashing the first step? Well, it's the first step to achieve a utopia, man. Like, I see. How would humanity be the first and foremost obstacle in that plan? Oh, I see how humanity would be the first and foremost. You could have gone with the renewables or the animals. No, bro. We've got to brainwash them first. Humanity is the biggest obstacle to utopia. What's this? Oh yes, this. That's cute. And that's why you're aiming to put a smile on each of our whiny faces. Why the cynical way to put it, but yes. Very laudable, but somehow it makes me even more anxious. Don't sweat it. Most of that probably won't happen during our lifetime. But that's not a reason not to sweat it. It's fine. Any problems with your car besides pottery? Pottery? That is a ridiculously tiny fraction of a car's potential. A car could well take on any job, from flipping burgers to directing traffic. A car could be your fucking dentist. You could kill a man and a car could conduct the investigation, perform the autopsy, judge you in the trial, and then officiate the victim's funeral. Okay, I get it. A car could act as the loving mother of a dozen orphans. A car could teach a subject in university. They could even run for fucking president and win. Yo, this guy is... He's very proud of his Akara creation. But I don't think this Akara here could do any of those things, I'm gonna be real. Akara should be the president of the world. President of the world, you're crazy. Wait and see. They just need to finally get out there. You remember what I told you about the M&A, don't you? He seems competent in Akara and himself. Yeah, that's the vibe I get too. To be fair, we did purposely tap into his, what's the word? We purposely tapped into an emotion. I forgot what the exact emotion was, but the emotion where he's like, you know, a bit, like his pride emotion, basically. So that's why he's talking like this currently. But still, a bit. Listen, buddy. We've had an Akara just saying hello to people in a bar, and they managed to fail at that a few times. So, you know, I don't know about what you're talking about, but sure. Maybe more so himself. Yeah, I think more so himself. And I'd be pleased to enlighten you about it. Go on, enlighten me. Okay, moment of truth. How does Akara and the M&A fit together? Okay. First of all, I want to defend my colleague Diana's work. I feel like you're pretty obstinate about saying SPW and brainwashing. Spare me. She already explained how it's not brainwashing but accessing our better selves. And I still don't buy it. Tough crowd, huh? What if I told you that with the M&A regulating SPW, you won't lose sadness or rage? I'm starting to get sick of these acronyms. This sweet duo's objective is to create a wonderful, super fictional world. We can fine-tune the program to control only the most extreme effects of those states. The M&A will allow sadness, but not oppression. It will allow you to be angry, but it won't let you get consumed by wrath. It will allow you to dwell in pleasure, but it won't permit utter headache. Can't say that. I know what it says, and I know what it means. I'm not sure I can say it. Why? I know exactly what it says and exactly what it means, but I'm not sure I can say it. Like, I'm not sure I can pronounce it properly. How does that work? Whatever. How am I going to get you fools to understand that altering someone's behavior is brainwashing? It's not that extreme, bro. Why are you so against it? Let people be depressed is a great line. Yeah, just let people be depressed, man. You're brainwashing if you don't let people just be depressed. Hi, sorry I'm late. What did I miss? Gosh, where do I start? Okay. So, the SPW, the Social Psyche Welfare, which is an implant that they've developed to help people control their emotions more. Like, help them have a constant state of happiness, basically, right? Apparently, it's linked with the MNA, which is the microneuron algorithm, something like that. That's the one which is like the thing that brainwashes and spreads to people who don't have the implant as well. And the thing that's linking those is the Akara. I think maybe possibly that could all be very wrong. I'm equally as confused, but that's the information that we got given in a nutshell. SPW equals more happy, yes. And MNA equals technology that's able to spread to people who even don't have the implant. Basically. Yes, exactly. Let people be depressed. This will end human evolution. Why do you think you have the right to play God? I like this line a lot. Akara equals somehow linked, question mark. Okay, Akara is this like pink-haired robot girl in the background, right? That's an Akara robot. But yes, somehow linked, question mark. I agree. I don't know how or why she's linked, or those robots are linked. Me not know. Oh, it's something about maybe the fact that only they could create only those robots are smart enough to create the programming necessary for the MNA. Again, the MNA being the implant that's able to spread to people who do not have the implant. The only way that technology was created was because of the technological advancements of a robot. My god, it's AI all over again. Yeah, exactly. It's AI all over again. The AI is so smart, smarter than any human, which means that they could develop this thing. Something along those lines. I don't know, man. Well, that's simple. Because I can. Okay, buddy. You can play God all you like, but that is not quite the way this works. Shouldn't we all be trying to change society for the better? You pull your strings from this fancy club. I just happen to be a super scientist backed by a powerful corporation. Suck it up. Seriously? Yeah, man, deal with it. Let people be depressed. I'm saying it. Let people be depressed, bro. I'm not talking about letting you have a bad week. You can be as gloomy as you want, but before you fall into clinical depression, the M&A will lift you up. It'll prevent you from committing murder or, the S word that I realized I probably can't say on stream. Because I said it last time. There are uncountable psychotherapists in the world already fighting that. What's wrong about simply eradicating it from society? I mean, therapists would probably lose their jobs, but ignoring that fact, it will end human evolution. That's where you're wrong the most, dude. The M&A is specifically designed to boost human progress. Okay. Fun fact, we're using AI right now to design silicon to run better AI more efficiently. Guess what those new AIs get to do? make even better AIs, question mark. God, I hate AI. Don't get me started on this conversation, man. I really don't like AI. Shunning the joy depression cycles will make you not only more productive, but more creative. Being consumed by hate or envy won't get your life or society moving. Haven't you ever found yourself wishing you could rid yourself of whatever nasty business is ruining your peace of mind? Yes. But you know what happens after I manage to get over the nasty business that's ruining my peace of mind? I grow as a person. If I never had to experience the nastiness for the extended period that I did, I would not have grown as a person. Do you understand that? That's what I mean by human evolution. And also, I'd argue that it is going to stunt creativity, because a lot of creativity happens in the worst moments of your life, or the best moments of your life, like the extremes. A lot of creativity happens in those moments. Not always, just to be clear, creativity does not have to happen in those moments, but oftentimes it does. So getting rid of that portion is stunting creativity, in my opinion. So society has already pretty much ended the path of natural selection for humanity. This is going to stop it entirely. True. Forgive me for sounding like a TV salesman, but those days are over. Can you skip to what you tell me about Kara? You're way more obstinate than any of your colleagues. So we better not waste any more of either of our time. So neither of us will change their mind, but I'm the obstinate one, huh? Whatever. Get yourself ready for the good part. We do agree that leaving control of the M&A to corporation or individual would be unethical, right? Yes, yes, thank you, yes, okay, carry on. Also, creativity is fueled by emotions, so pure euphoria or perfect rage might give rise to new things. Exactly, and getting rid of those extreme emotions is going to put a halt on human growth. It's true. See, Donovan has the right idea. Exactly. This is what I mean, man. Donovan is me for real, for real. Donovan is me, except Donovan is... soul is stuck in the Red Strings Club and mine isn't. Anyway. And we're in luck then, bro. We have a wonderful and ever-caring AI, which was designed with people's happiness in mind. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. You gotta agree with me on this one. You've met Akara. If there's anyone with enough brain power to assess every person's case individually, it's them. The AI is owned by the corp. This is no better. yes, the AI is owned by the corp. This guy created the Akara, but this guy is under Supercontinent Ltd, the corporation who wants to brainwash people. It's so bad. It's so corrupt. We're screwed. Akara can study your habits, your hobbies. Let me say that again. Akara can study your habits, your hobbies, your desires, your prejudice, and keep you within your optimal emotional range. I need you to leave now. Yo, we answered so many questions though. When do they plan to execute this? Oh, that's quite important. Who's something? We know this. We know this. It's Radhika. It's Radhika. I know that. See? Why is this not crossed off? Okay, it's probably not crossed off because there's more to know, I guess. Move down. I still don't trust the bunch of zeros and O's with whatever I'm allowed to be depressed or envious. Yup. What? Get out of my bar. Playtime's over. Oh damn. Okay, go crazy, Donovan. Yo, it's the boyfriend, Brandis. I gotta keep remembering that by the end, like when we started this game, it was starting with him falling off of a skyscraper, right? This guy here, the Brandis guy, he fell off of a skyscraper. And then we cut to where we are now today. That was like a what's the word? Foreshadowing. Well, not really foreshadowing. It was like a. It's like when Aaron Burr says, "And I'm the guy who shot him," to Hamilton in the Hamilton musical, right? It was like that. I don't know what there's a word for it when you like show how it's gonna end, and like this is how it got there. Anyway, can't forget that he was the falling. Hey, oh, you finally made him. Is this? You know, I'm not gonna question. I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're fine. Oh, you finally made up your mind. Yeah, I'm all for going with them. All we got. Listen, I'm in the middle of a delicate situation here. Good news is that I found COO Joanna Steff's. Oh, that's the one that's really depressed and wants to herself. That's why she's standing on the bridge. That's why she's standing on the bridge. Uh-oh. Bad news is that she's about to jump off the North Bridge. I'll see what I can do. I've got an ace on my sleeve. Since you asked me to track it down, I asked Proxima for the back door to her rebel implants. I'm gonna try sending some antidepressant subroutines to tame this kitty. Okay, gotta leave now, bye. Quite the view, huh? That is just a crazy sentence. I'm going to send some antidepressant emotions her way. What? Yo, I don't know anymore. You picked a beautiful place to end your life. Those little blues and yellow squares. Little people who don't care about each other. A bunch of fools like us who won't stop fighting over the right to dictate the way they live. I wish it would all just disappear into thin air. I need to go closer to keep her from jumping. Approaching her will increase the tension, so I should probably talk her down before moving in. I gotta pay attention to her body language. If she's too anxious, putting some distance between us will definitely help. I could also hack her implant to calm her, but I shouldn't abuse this or I could fry her. Fine, let's put some soul into this. You're making it hot. It's gracious. Okay. Do you mind me asking why you're deciding to end it all? I've lost my way. I let everybody I care about lose their way too. Supercontinent set out to change the world. Money wasn't the reward. It means to an end. The objective's been twisted so many times I can't remember when it was I stopped caring. Your life could use a new direction then. Don't give up. Explain that to them. Your life could use a new direction. It's natural for objectives to change. They're human constructs. And humans won't stop changing. If your vision doesn't align with your company's anymore, set yourself free. I don't see the tragedy in that. It's the other way that'd be depressing. To never mutate. A new direction. Nice, almost stable now. Joanna seems close to her limit dialogue. North Bridge has always been good for getting someone's back smooth. Inside that concrete maze, it's easy to lose yourself in the data streams and notifications. We can barely see where we're putting our feet anymore. Hell, I've just missed 2 chats away from my brain drive since we started talking. But then being here, looking at that rock floating on the ocean, we could just start walking the other way and leave the city behind us, huh? Isn't that easy? You bet. There's too much of ourselves cemented to the foundations of those skyscrapers. But think about it. What would you lose? Money? Power? Responsibility? Identity? The weight of the fate of civilization? Yeah, that too. Nice. Almost stable now. Chill pulse. Made you want to chill with antidepressant scribs? I thought I had to. Good, she looks stable. I should move closer now. Losing her a little bit now. What's your name? I'm Brandis. Why are you doing this? I'm a hero. I need you for taking down Supercontinent. I'm a hero. Oh damn. Both of those are terrible answers. I'm kind of tempted to be straight up honest with her and say I'm here. I need you for taking down Supercontinent. I'm really tempted to be like completely flat and honest with her. I feel like I don't want to. Saying I'm a hero is not going to achieve anything. Whether she takes that as a good thing or a bad thing, I don't think it's going to achieve anything. I think saying this is better. Your conscience is killing you because of what the company is trying to pull off, right? We'll use you to help fight them, and you'll get to redeem yourself. I can't face them. Listen, are you with Proxima? I'm not a part of their organization, but we collaborate quite often. You must think that I doomed the city, right? You give yourself too much credit. The city was doomed a long time ago. If no supercontinent, it would have been any of the many corps that we rebel. It would have been any of the many corps we rebel, few can't keep in check. If the rebel few can't keep, I can't speak anyway. If not for them, it would be the very civilizations of Earth who don't give a fuck about anything beyond their favorite TV show, eating the planet away. You could say that in some way, we were all lobotomized a long time ago. Basement hacktivism and confabulating, sure, with stakeholders are just different ways of killing time before the end. That's bleak. Oh, fudge. Oh god. Oh my gosh. Both sides of the railing scare me. One is the utter end, but the other is even more terrifying. Stay on the railing then. That was a metaphor. I know. Stay on the railing. Life's not binary, Joanna. When you set foot on the ground, you don't need to go back and face some sort of redemption ordeal. Become a revolutionary, have a hamburger, ride a bike, play a video game. There are plenty of things, more important even than our ridiculous war over civil welfare. To play a video game. God, it's been ages since I last logged into Steam. You should play more. Having fun really puts everything else into perspective. And I'm being dead serious here. Never imagine I'd be talking about Steam while pondering killing myself. In-game, YouTube in-game. But you have a point. Nice, almost stable now. Don't turn your head, no! I heard about the girl who died at our clinics. I woke up uneasy that morning already, but hearing of her demise made me flip. Did you know her? Yeah, her name was Aradine. She was a really good friend of mine. God, I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm so sorry. She had it coming, it's crazy. Aradine died doing what she loved. But you know, Aradine died doing what she loved. If not supercontinent, we'd just pick another threat. It's in our blood. Some people can't stop fighting. I'd rather die in a heist than on a couch. What a way to burn through life. Says the one standing on Northbridge railing. Nice, almost stable now. Nice. Shall I do this? No, I'm gonna step forward again. How does someone end up being COO? I mean, is that what you wanted to be since you were a kid? Not at all. I wanted to be a soldier. Really? I can't picture someone as compassionate as you killing people on the battlefield. Well, I wanted to be a secret agent, saving the world stealthily, non-lethal ways. But when I came to know what the actual armies were about, well, I decided to take the fight to an office. Before joining Supercontinent, I ran my own humanitarian aid company. That's cool. What changed? What do you mean? Why did you join the corporate game? Because Supercontinent's different. Different or difficult? Different. What we've become today is just a corrupt version of our most sincere desire to heal society. But I guess I'm proud of most things we did for the city. Yeah, you always had me fooled when you fully dismantled the corrupt city police. I'm so sorry. How have I been this blind? I feel like an idiot for buying into this SPW scam. I wish you could stop it all. We will. I promise. Good. She looks stable. I should move closer. Losing her a little now. That's okay. Brandis. I think I'm in love with you. Since when? What? Since when? What? Oh, what? Okay, no, let's hear her out. Oh, didn't see that one coming. I think I'm all messed up inside. Looking at the waves, rippling reflection of the city. I see myself as a tiny shadow. The bridge mirrors image. I can't speak anyway. I don't know who I am anymore. It doesn't make sense anymore. Life. But then my chest is burning. I can't deny this feeling. And if I'm going to die, why should I deprive myself that last confession of love? I love you, Brandis. Come on, you don't even know who I am. I feel like you're the first human I've had an honest talk with since I was a kid. What a lame existence. I guess I should shut up already and jump, huh? No, come with me. Do whatever your heart tells you to do. Before jumping, tell me how to infiltrate Supercontinent. No, come with me. You love me too. Not in a romantic way. But hell, why not? I love you, Joanne. We said, well, why the hell not? Sure, let's go. And I know a lot of people who you can have an honest conversation with every day. We're a loving family, a revolutionary lot. Why don't you give your life to us instead of the ocean? I feel like we can be better hosts than those rocking neon waves. You kept Joanna from jumping off the North Bridge. Yes! I did it! I wasn't an idiot. Yes! Holy, that was stressful. Wow, okay. Goodness gracious me. Brandis is coming back. He's bringing Joanna with him. He managed to get her on our side, huh? Hands out, Brandis. Donovan. May I ask why you threw Edgar out of the club? Didn't expect you to lose your cool like that. I'd say Dr. Coldstream is a valuable asset for your plans. I'm surprised you decided to kick him out instead of digging for more information. Huh. That was unprofessional of me. I guess I picked that up from Brandis. Sometimes the right choice isn't the best choice. I may have made our lives harder, but heck, if I didn't make myself happier. No regrets. I felt your anxiety levels rising at unprecedented rates, so I determined you made Edgar leave out of self-defense. But it's interesting to know that you've justified that to yourself. There's no playing it cool with you, huh? What's it about the mirror neuron algorithm that makes you so uneasy? Oh, I mean, all of these things. It can affect me as a non-implant wearer. If the M&A gets out of hand, humanity's doomed. Being in the wrong hands, that's what scares me. All of these are true. I'm gonna say this. It can affect even me, a non-implant wearer. The Many people who decided to, or have to face life without the help of upgrades. Now we're just going to be facing the consequences, even having benefited from it. It's not fair, Akara. I don't mean to discourage you, but the chances of you stopping all this are very low. So, in case I ever get to be in charge of the MNA, would you mind answering some questions about where to draw the line when turning social? Ooh, ho, ho. Okay. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Some sort of backup to maintain a sliver of hope for revolution in case we fail. Let's talk about the primary intent of SPW then. How should I regulate depression and anxiety? Don't let people be depressed for more than a month. Don't regulate it. Let us be depressed. Misery is part of being human. Let us need each other. Let us beg for help. Should I let people commit suicide? Ooh, that is a deep ass question. Goodness gracious me. Holy, I don't think I can answer that. I don't think I am in any place to answer that question. I'm gonna say yes. Because if you don't, that's taking away their free will, and that's forcing them to live in a world that they do not want to live in. I think you can always help somebody before they get to that point. Like, you can even talk them off of the bridge, as we just did. But I don't think that you have any right to physically restrain them from it. No, I don't know. I kind of disagree with my own logic there. Oh my gosh, that's such a deep question. Because at the same time, no, you shouldn't let them. Like, because there's always hope, and there's always something to live for. But they don't think that at the time. So us preventing them from doing that at the time just means that, holy, that's a deep ass question. Okay, do I want an AI robot to stop people from committing suicide? No. No, I think that the AI robot should not have a say in whether people commit or not. Which means I'm going to say yes. Which is a crazy answer, I kind of disagree with it in many ways. But whatever. As much as it can hurt people, people should have the right to do what they want with their lives. Exactly. Exactly. Even end them. Exactly my point. Thank you, Donovan. Now, about violence. Holy, this is way too deep for me, man. This is way too deep. Oh my, look at all these ups and downs. That's crazy. Should I allow... No, absolutely not. Society's been struggling with it for a long time and has never been close to a solution. If the M&A happens to come into effect, at least let that disappear for the process. Yeah. These questions are killing me. Oh my gosh. No. Again, this all comes down to whether you're taking away... Because there's always the argument, which is... You cannot, no matter how bad, take away a human's autonomy, a human's right to make a choice. And if that choice is to kill somebody, then that's their choice. And a robot and nobody else can take that away from them. That being said, Me saying yes to letting murder happen is outrageous, and I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not into censoring any kind of behavior, but if it can save lives, let the M&A erase murder. Should I let hatred, such as xenophobia, or... No, of course not. Oh my, interesting. I'm really curious onto, like, if there's a way to find out what kind of decisions that other people have made. No, please, if the M&A becomes operational, let that be gone. Should I let women remain oppressed? Oh, no. Also, when women aren't oppressed nowadays, I don't know in this, like, world what women are like nowadays. That's a good one. Let women be free at least, please. If we fail to stop the M&A, I'll at least be able to find comfort in erasing sexism once and for all, right? Exactly. I must point out that you're being a bit hypocritical. I agree with that. I am being very hypocritical. Why'd you say that? You're against the M&A, but don't mind using it if a particular issue concerns you. Yep, I completely agree. And I said this before, in a weird way, I should say no to all of these things because all humans have the right to decide and have different opinions. So in a weird way, I do regret saying a lot of the things that I have. But on the flip side of this, like hell I'm going to say, yeah, let sexism continue. Like what? Like, I can't possibly do that. So maybe if this was real life, not if, goodness gracious, no, not if this was real life, but maybe if I had the chance to redo this and thought about it from a more objective point of view, where maybe I'm not streaming and maybe this wasn't being on the internet forever, maybe I'd say the opposite. Maybe I'd make sure that everybody still had a choice on everything, no matter how bad it is. But I can't, right? I can't. That's horrible. Maybe you're just against how they plan to use it. No, I said all that just in case we need a fail to stop it from happening. Also, that's true. I'm only saying all this just in case. But you could have told me not to affect people at all, and it would have been if you had succeeded. What is it that you want then? You made your point, but just do as I said if M&A becomes operational, alright? If I get to apply your suggestions to M&A, will you deem me as valuable as a human partner? Oh, come on. You took what I said to Edgar to heart, huh? It's not that you're less valuable than a human, you just have different qualities. Yeah, that's what I said. It's not that you're less valuable than a human, you're just not a human. And that's true. And there's no getting around that. You're not a human and you never will be a human. But that's alright. You don't need to be a human. You're perfectly fine the way you are. Just accept yourself. Some people like you better, some others not so much. But who cares? You shouldn't aim to please me, or anyone. But if I did what you suggest, it would make you happier, right? Yes, of course. So then it shall be. Thank you. Look at all these crisscrossy lines. I really do. I think I should have said no to all of these, but whatever, too late now. Andis and Joanna are about to come through the door. Okay. I think this is a good place to leave it then. Crazy that I hacking had to stop her, bro. That's crazy. Donovan, this is Joanna. Welcome to Red Strings Club. How are you doing? Fine, thanks. Lord, but since your pal here deactivated the rogue implant I had in me. Oh, I didn't know that was it. Interesting. Very interesting. Right, let me do this. And I will How does one save the game? Feels vaguely important. 11 minutes ago. How does one save normally? I don't want to make all those decisions again. Okay, you know what? We're playing till the next autosave, because like heck, I'm making all those decisions again. And you know why I'm not making all those decisions again? Because I would genuinely change my mind on most of those decisions. They were very, very deep and hard decisions. And I actually do think that no matter how bad it is, humans should have autonomy and free will. Even if that autonomy and free will brings them to murder or all the other bad things suggested. But I'm not going back on it because I'm a good person. Anyway, till the next autosave. Oh, I see. That means you're not on our side anymore? Not exactly. Brandis may have freed me from the influence of the implant, but I can't ignore the revelations I had while under its effect. After all, I was dealing with a serious anxiety crisis already before that broke me down. All this just opened my eyes. I haven't felt this level of clarity since my NGO days. NGO? I know what that is. Well, I'm happy to have you on our side then. For the record, don't count me in with all the revolutionary lot. I'm still loyal to Supercontinent. I just want your help to steer me in the right direction. Sure, whatever works for you. Is that an Akara android? Yep. And not just any Akara android, the very one that installed your mind-opening implant. You... Uh-oh. Hello, 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 how are you doing? Uh-oh. I just have one question. I understand that you have several opinions at your disposal. Why did you choose that one? I'm sorry. Normally, I am able to follow the logical steps behind my actions. But for this one, I can't tell. Something inside me told me to. Something, huh? Inspiration from the machine. How beautiful. And creepy. Beautiful and creepy. Good, 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 good. Watch your mouth, Brandis. From the time I've spent with Ikara, I can tell they have their own tiny hearts. Yikes. Anyway, can we focus on more urgent matters? Tomorrow is our best chance to stop the social psyche dumbfare. Yeah, you're right. It's not welfare, it's dumbfare. And the mirror nonsense algorithm. How come? Tomorrow we're migrating most of our network and more powerful server on which we can run the M&A. Until everything is signed, sealed, and ready to go, there are plenty of holes a guy like Brandis might be able to explore. Oh, this is Steph he's talking. Whoops. Whoopsie. I could work my way in after they finish the migration too, but the chaos is definitely going to open up breaches I can exploit. Always a show-off. Listen, Brandis. The only way to access control of the M&A is through an executive office in Supercontinent's tower. The lightest security will be at Adrian Ferguson. Ferguson's, I can read that, CFO. He's supposed to be absent. Yeah, he got a nasty implant, same as you. I hope he gets better, a better ride out of it than I did. So that's it. I get into his office and hack the heck out of the M&A. It's going to be trickier than that. In this day and age of natural hackers and cyber welfare, our CEO's designed a system to level the field against your kind. Huh, impossible. They've gone completely analog. Almost. Communications amongst executives and access to critical systems such as the M&A are handled through old-fashioned landline network. Interesting. You know what? I've never considered the fact that to counteract hackers in an age of technology, you just go back to paper. You just go back to paper. That's actually kind of funny. What? Shoot, that's ancient even for me. When I was a kid, there were already just a few left. It's like a phone, but wired to the wall. It's what we have for getting calls from my grandparents. I think they dismantled the whole network a couple decades ago. That's right. We've got this one built just for us. That is crazy. Even if a neural hacker managed to plug in, it doesn't use the same protocols. It just looks like gibberish to an implant. It's all controlled by numeric commands and voice activation. Lucky me. Yeah, you're just as useful as any other implant-free peasant. Hey! I wasn't being sarcastic. My specialty is social engineering. You have a VOMOD, a VOMOD. Huh? I have a VOMOD implant which allows me to impersonate anyone's voice provided I have enough biometric data. So congrats, you found an inexpugnable bastion's Achilles heel. I can read anyway. There's still hope then, I guess. Next major obstacle is our current CEO. What do you know about her? That her name is Radhika, I think. I know that the CEO isn't Jack B. Gaynor anymore, and that it's someone named Radhika replaced him. Shoot, Brandis got me all hyped up, but you're not the legendary informative dealer I pictured. Hey, he's pretty good. Donovan just thought that wasn't interesting enough, right? Don't try to spam me up here. It just makes me feel more lame. I guess I should put you up to speed. Listen, I did mess up a few of the information gathering parts, okay? I'll take blame. A new CEO is a 15-year-old girl? Huh? And she's like a what? A supervillain that's trying to brainwash all of society? Nah, I don't believe it. What? What? Is that even legal? Well, officially, my voice is getting tired, sorry, I'm going to struggle to do voices. Well, officially, she's not our CEO yet. Our lawyers are working on that. So, Jack B. Gaynor is still on paper as our current CEO. Radhika is a prodigy trained in this super secret program. Even I don't know all the details. The important thing is that you shouldn't underestimate her. She's more intelligent than the three of us together, and ruthless. She took some people out of the game already, if you know what I mean. An incredibly intelligent young sociopath with excessive power who's about to control all of society. Okay, I'm officially scared now. You weren't before, brother. If you're about to mess with the M&A, you'll definitely have to deal with her. Be careful. No matter how smart you are, you can't beat the hard-earned experience of us old dogs, eh, Donovan? Just be careful, dude. You just called your boyfriend dude? That's a yikes. Don't sweat it. You know I always land on my feet. Is that a hint as to what we saw at the very start of this game? Again, at the very start of this game, we saw Brandis falling from a skyscraper. Please tell me that that is like a small hint that he's not going to die. That would be splendid. Anything else I should know? That's it. Okay, I'm taking the wheel from this point on. Joanna, I need you to go back to your office at Zoom Consonant and act as if you've recovered. I have recovered. You know what I mean. Just go in there in case I need some inside backup. Now, Donovan, you did a great job. You should rest tonight. I'll need you fresh tomorrow to back me up on the phone. I'll stay here tonight and give you the special message to get you back in shape. What'd you say? Hell yeah, I hecking earned it. Everyone, have a good sleep, and we'll go fresh into battle as soon as Supercontinent servers migration starts. Alright? Excuse me, no, Akara, now is not the time. I'm getting hyped. It's all happening. It's all going down. Yeah. I can try to recreate some biometric profiles of people who have been in the club since I have them analysed. The ever useful Akara. Sure, give me all their voices. The thing is, the process takes a while, so it's likely I will only have one ready in time. It's gonna make me Choose. Oh my, it's gonna make me choose. Okay. Um. 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 I feel maybe. I think Edgar's is the natural choice because he's like the highest up, like on that list, if that makes sense. I think Larissa's could be useful. Larissa is the party person, right? Um, everybody likes Larissa. I don't remember how like high up in the corporation she is. Naima, I think, is the lawyer woman. Diana. Which one was Diana? That's like the first woman, but I don't remember who that was. Hang on. Diana Red Streams Club. I just need to see an image and it will come back to me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. But I don't think she was very high up in the like the network. You know what? I'm gonna go with Larissa. I have no idea if that's good or not. But I'm gonna go with it. Give me Larissa's voice. Understood. I'll transfer it to your neural drive when it's ready. Okay. Here goes something, I guess. Don't worry. I bet. Wow, I messed that up. Domo arigato. That's sure. Whatever. Mr. Roboto. Okay, everyone, that's a wrap. Tomorrow, we make history. That's fucking awesome. That's so cool. And I'm ending it there. And I'm ending it there. Last save 23 minutes ago? Huh? What do you mean? Nah, that's lying. I don't believe that. I'm quitting. Screw that. You don't get to tell me that you saved 23 minutes ago when I hacking saw the little saving icon in the top left. Unless that wasn't the saving icon. Unless that was a loading icon. Oh, it saved 23 minutes ago, didn't it? Well, I guess next stream we're replaying 23 minutes of this game. That's fine. It's a very fun game and a very enjoyable one, and I will value the what's the word? The recollection of it all. Anyway. I shall end here. I have posted the schedule. I have not made all the thumbnails yet. I will get on that tomorrow. I apologize. It's been a bit of a busy day. That being said, thank you very much for coming along if you did. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. 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 Bye bye.